हृदयम् ॐ कण्ठः ॐ शिरः ॐ बाहुव्यां यशोबलम् ॐ कर्टलकरपृष्ठे अथ मार्जनमन्त्र ॐ भूः पुनातु शिरसि ॐ भुवः पुनातु निद्रयोः ॐ स्वः पुनातु कण्ठे ॐ महः पुनातु हृदये ॐ जनः पुनातु नाभ्याम् ॐ तपः पुनातु पारयोः ॐ सत्यं पुनातु पुनः शिरसि ॐ खं ब्रह्म पुनातु सर्वत्र अथ प्राणायाम मंत्र. We'll chant this mantra 3 times. Om Bhuhu Om Bhuvah Om Swaha Om Mahah Om Janah Om Tapah Om Satyam. Om Bhuhu Om Bhuvah Om Swaha Om Mahah Om Janah Om Tapah Om Satyam. Om Bhuhu Om Bhuvah Om Swaha Om Mahah Om Janah Om Tapah Om Satyam. Ata agar marshana mantra Om Ritancha Satyancha Bhir Dhatapaso Yajayata Tato Ratra Yajayata Tattaha Samudro Arnavaha. Om Samudra Darnavadadhi Samvatsaro Ajayata Ahoratrani Viradhan Vishwasya Vishyato Vashi. Om Surya Chandrama Saudhata Yatha Purvam Kalpayat Divam Cha Prithivim Chantariksha Matho Swaha. Om Shanno Devirabhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyorabhisravantu Naha. Atha Manasa Parikrama Mantra Om Prachi Digagni Gadhipati Rasito Rakshita Ditya Ishavaha Tebhyo Namo
Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshitabhyo Namo Ishubhyo Namo Ebhyo Astu Yosman Vishriyam Vayam Vishwasambho Chambhe Dadmaha.
Om Dakshina Digindro Hipatisthirasiraji Rakshita Pitarayishavaha
Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshitabhyo Namo Ishubhyo Namo Ebhyo Astu Yosman Vishriyam Vayam Vishwasambho Chambhe Dadmaha.
Om Pratichi Digbardo Hipati Pridaku Rakshitana Vishavaha Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshitibhyo Namo Ishubhyo Namo Ebhyo Astu Yosman Vishriyam Vayam Vishwasambho Chambhe Dadmaha. Om Richi Diksomo Hipati Svajo Rakshita Shanirishabha Tebhyo Namo Hipatibhyo Namo Rakshitribhyo Namo Ishubhyo Namo Ebhyo Astu Yosman Vishriyam Vayam भीष्मस्तम्भोऽयं मे धर्मः। ॐ ध्रुवादिग्विष्णुरधिपतिः कल्माषग्रीवो रक्षिता वीरुध ईशवः। तेभ्यो नमो धिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्यं वयं भीष्मस्तम्भोऽयं मे धर्मः। ॐ पूर्वादिबृहस्पतिरधिपतिः श्वित्रो रक्षिता वर्षमिषवः। तेभ्यो नमो धिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्यं वयं भीष्मस्तम्भोऽयं मे दद्मः। अथ उपस्थानमन्त्र। ॐ उद्वयं तमसस्परिस्वः पश्यन्ता उत्तरं देवं देवत्रा सूर्यमगन्मज्योतिरुत्तमम्। ॐ उरुत्यं जातवेदसं देवं वहन्ति केतवः दृशे विश्वाय सूर्यम्। ॐ चित्रं देवानां पुरदागनीकं चक्षुर्मित्रस्य वरुणस्याग्ने आप्राद्याव पृथिवी अन्तरिक्षं सूर्य आत्मा जगतस्तस्य स्वाहा। ॐ तच्छक्षुर्देवहितं पुरस्तात् शुक्रमुच्चरत् पश्येम शरदः शतं जीवेम शरदः शतं शृणुयाम शरदः शतं प्रभवाम शरदः शतम् अदीनास्याम शरदः शतं भूयश्च शरदः शतम्। ॐ शन्नो देवीरभीष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये शयोरभिस्रवन्तु नः। अथ ब्रह्म गायत्री सावित्री गुरु मंत्र। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। अथ समर्पणवाक्यम्। ईश्वर दयानिधि भवत्कृपयानेन जपोपासनादि कर्मणा धर्मार्थ काममोक्षाणां सद्यः सिद्धिर्भवेत्। तत ईश्वरं नमस्कुर्यात्। ॐ नमः शम्भवाय च मयोभवाय च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च हे मंगलेश शंकर मंगल करो हमारा पावन प्रकाश पाए परमार्थ पुण्य द्वारा परिजान पे पिला दो अवदर गाधलानी तेरी शरण में आया हे भगय भवानी हे भगय भवानी हे भगय भवानी. And now I bow to thee, O God of calm, O God of peace and Lord of bliss divine. Thy grace supplies the burning hearts of harm. Thy blessings in my right desires shine. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Iti Sanjopasana Vidhi Samaptaha.
Namaste, everyone. We will now raise the flag with the youths. So may we all stand. To prevent any loss in time, we'll just turn around as we're inside here and look at the flag.
यह ओम का झंडा आता है, यह ओम का झंडा आता है, सोने वालों जाग चलो, सोने वालों जाग चलो,
यहाँ ओम का झंडा आता है, यहाँ ओम का झंडा आता है, सोने वालों जाग चलो, सोने वालों जाग चलो, लेकर उगते रवि की लाली, लेकर उगते रवि की लाली, ले नित्य बसंती हरियाली, ले नित्य बसंती हरियाली, यह नीले लहरे आता है, यह नीले लहरे आता है, धरती के जागे भाग चलो, सोने वालों
जाग चलो,
यहाँ ओम का झंडा आता है, यहाँ ओम का झंडा आता है, सोने वालों जाग चलो, सोने वालों
जाग चलो,
अब प्रेम सचाई विद्या का,
अब प्रेम सचाई विद्या का, यह झंडा लहराया बाका, यह झंडा लहराया बाका,
हिंसा पाखंड विद्या से, हिंसा पाखंड विद्या से, कह दो अब तुम भाग चलो, सोने वालों
जाग चलो,
यहाँ ओम का झंडा आता है, यहाँ ओम का झंडा आता है, सोने वालों जाग चलो, सोने वालों जाग चलो, सोने वालों जाग चलो। अमर रहे,
अमर रहे, जलती रहे, जलती रहे, ऊंचा रहे, ऊंचा रहे।
धर्म की
जय,
धर्म की
जय,
धर्म की
जय।
Thank you. You may all take your seats as we prepare to begin the Havan. So, younger ones, please make your way up to the mandap. Yeah. Go sit next on the left side.
My humble namaste to everyone. At this time, you will join all of us in chanting the Sankalpa to mark this special moment of time and the commencement of our Yajna. If you can, please join with us on page 42 of your Vedic Aradhana. Om Tatsat Adya Shri Brahmano Dvitiye Praharardhe Saptame Vaivasvate Manvantare Ashtavinshatitame Kali Yuge Kali Pratama Charane Dvesahasre Ashtashi Vikrami Samvat Dakshinayane Grishma Ritau Shukla Pakshe Ashadhamase Panchami Tito Ravivara Divase Maghanakshatre Karka Lagane Shubha Muhurte America Deshantargate New York Prante Queens Janapade Briarwood Nagare Arya Spiritual Center Arya Samaj Mandiram Sthane Devayajya Karma Karanaya Dayananda Gotrotpanasya Shrimatah Bhavantam Purohitam Vrine. May Paramatma shower Ashirwad on all of our Veers and Varanganas and all of us connected to this morning's very special Yajna. Om Satyah Santu Yajyamananam Kamaha. At this time, I'll invite our Panita Amrita Singh Ji to join all of us in this morning's Havan. Panita Ji.
Athachamanam. All of the children taking water in their right palm and getting ready to sip the sacrificial water. We can all join them as well. Om Amrito Pastanamasi Swaha. ॐ अमृतापिधानमसि स्वाहा ॐ सत्यं यशः श्रीर्मयि श्रीः शयतां स्वाहा अथाङ्गस्पर्शः. All of us touching our body limbs and asking God, may these body limbs that we touch, may they remain strong and may they fulfill their defined functions. Om Bhagmasi astu, Om Nasorme Prano astu, Om Akshanorme Chakshurastu, Om Karnayorme Shrotamastu, Om Bahurme Balamastu, Om Urvorma Ojo astu, Om Anishtani Mengani Tanustanvami Sahasanto. Athishwar Suti Prarthanopasana. Clasping palms and closing our eyes as we join in sacred mantras from the Vedas in the beginning of creation that were revealed to the four rishis. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yad Bhatram Tanasuva Om Hiranya Garbha Samavartatagre Bhutasya Jatah Patirekasi Saradhar Prithivim Yamuteva Tasmai
Devaya Havisha Vidhema
Om Yatmada Balarayasya Vishwa Upasate Prashisham Yasya Deva Yasya Chayamritam Yasya Mrityu
Tasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema
Om Yah Pranato Nimishato Mahitvaika Itraja Jagato Babhuva Yaishe Yasya Dvipadash Chatushpadaha Kasmai
Devaya Havisha Vidhema
Om Ye Nadyo Rugra Prithvi Chadrida Yena Swahastabhitam Yena Nakaha Yo Antarikshe Rajaso Vimanaha Kasmai Deva Yahavisha Vidhema Om Prajapati Natvane Tanyanyo Vishwajatani Parita Babhuva Yakamase Juhumasannosu Svayam Syama Patayorayena Om Sano Bandhura Chalita Savidhata Dhamani
Veda Bhuvanani Vishwa
Yatra Deva Amritavarashanas
Tritiye Dhamannadhyarayanta
Om Agni Daya Suswatharay Asman
Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan
Yuyodhyasman Chuharana मेनो
भूयिष्ठान्ति नम उक्तिं विधेम।
हे सकल जगत के उत्पत्ति करता समग्र ऐश्वर्य युक्त शुद्ध स्वरूप सर्व सुखों के दाता परमेश्वर, आप कृपा करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुर्गुण दुर्व्यसन और दुखों को दूर कीजिए। जो कल्याण कारक गुण कर्म स्वभाव पदार्थ है वे सब हमको प्राप्त कराइए। इतीश्वर स्तुति प्रार्थनोपासना प्रकरणम् अथ स्वस्ति वाचनम्। ॐ अग्निमीरे पुरोहितं यजस्य देवमृत्विजं होतारं
रत्नधातमम्।
ॐ सनः पितेव सूनवे अग्ने सुपायनो भव स च स्वानः
स्वस्तये।
ॐ स्वस्ति नो मिमितामश्विना भगः
स्वस्ति देव्यादितिर्नर्वणः।
स्वस्ति पूषा असुरो दधातु नः
स्वस्ति द्यावा पृथिवी सुचेतुना।
ॐ स्वस्ति वायुमुपब्रवामहे
सोमं स्वस्ति भुवनस्य यस्पतिः।
बृहस्पतिं सर्वगणं स्वस्तये।
स्वस्ति आदित्यासो भवन्तु नः।
ॐ विश्वे देवानो अद्या स्वस्तये। वैश्वानरो वसुरग्निः स्वस्तये। देवावन्तरिभवः स्वस्तये।
स्वस्ति नो रुद्रः पात्वं हसः।
ॐ स्वस्ति मित्रः पुनर्ददानता जानता संयमे मही। इति संक्षेपतः स्वस्ति वाचनम्। अथ शान्तिकरणम्। ॐ शन्न इन्द्राग्नि भवतामवोभिः
शन्न इन्द्रावरुणा रातहव्या।
शमिद्रा सोमा सुविताय शम्युः
शन्न इन्द्रा पूषणा वाजसातौ।
ॐ शन्नो भगः शमुनः शंसो अस्तु
शन्नः पुरण्डिः शमुसन्तुरायः।
शन्नः सत्यस्य सुयमस्य शंसः
शन्नो अर्यमा पुरुजातो अस्तु।
ॐ शन्नो धाता शमुधर्तानो अस्तु
शन्न उरुचि भवतु स्वधाभिः।
शम्रोदसी बृहति शन्नो अद्रिः
शन्नो देवानां सुहवानि सन्तु।
ॐ शन्नो अग्निर्ज्योतिरनीको अस्तु
शन्नो मित्रा वरुणा विश्विनाशम्।
शन्नः सुकृतां सुकृतानि सन्तु
शन्नः इशिरो अभिवातु वातः।
ॐ शन्नो द्यावा पृथिवी पूर्वहूतौ
शमन्तरिक्षं दृशयेनो अस्तु।
शन्नो ओषधीर्वनिनो भवन्तु
शन्नो रजसस्पतिरस्तु जिष्णुः।
ॐ शन्न इन्द्रो वसुभिर्देवो अस्तु शमादित्यैर्वरुणः सुशंसः शन्नो रुद्रो रुद्रेभिर्जलाशः शन्नः
शन्नस्वसाग्नाभिर्हश्रिणोतु
ॐ शन्नः सोमो भवतु ब्रह्मशन्नः
शन्नो ग्रावाणः शमुसन्तु यज्ञाः
शन्नः स्वरुणामितयो भवन्तु शन्नः प्रस्वः शम्वस्तु वेदिः अथ शिवसङ्कल्पमन्त्राः तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु. As our wonderful children graduate, may their minds be filled with beautiful and benevolent thoughts. यजाग्रतो दूरमुदेति देवम् तनु
सुप्तस्य तथैवैति
दूरङ्गमं ज्योतिषा ज्योतिरेकम्
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ येन कर्माण्यपसो मनीषिणो
यजि कृण्वन्ति विदधेषु धीराः
यद पूर्वं यक्षमन्तः प्रजानां
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ यत्र ज्ञानमुत चेतो धृतिश्च
यज्ज्योतिरन्तरमृतं प्रजासु
यस्मान्नरिते किञ्चन कर्म क्रियते
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ येनेदं भूतं भुवनं भविष्यत्
परिगृहीतममृतेन सर्वम्
येन यच्च स्थायते सप्तहोता
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ यस्मिन् ऋचः सामयजोंषि
यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिता रत्नभाविवाराः
यस्मिन् चित्तं सर्वमोहतं प्रजानां
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ सुशारथिरश्वानि वयन् मनुष्यान् नेनीयते भीषुभिर्वाजिनैव हृत्प्रतिष्ठं यदचिरं जविष्ठम्
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु. May we all be blessed with peace, even trees and plants and animals too. Om Sanaha Pavasva Shamgavi Sham Janaya Shamarvate Sham Rajano Shadhimyaha. Om Abhayannah Kariti Antariksham Abhayam Dyava Prithvi
भेदिने
Abhayam Pashan Abhayam Purastan Uttarad Abhayam Noastu. Om Abhayam Mitran Abhayam Amitran Abhayam Jyatar Abhayam Parokshar Abhayam Nattam Abhayam Divanah सर्वाशा मम मित्रं भवन्तु सर्वाशा मम मित्रं भवन्तु इति संक्षेपतः शान्तिकरणम् अथाग्निप्रदीपनम्. Will the children and the Panditas on stage kindly stand as we kindle this sacrificial fire? We can all join them as well. We can all stand with them as we kindle this sacrificial fire. भूर्भुवः स्वः भूर्भुवः स्वर्द्योरिव भूम्ना पृथिवीव वरिम्ना तस्यास्ते पृथिवी देवयजने पृष्ठे अग्निं मनादमना ध्यायादधे. All of us fanning this sacrificial fire. Om Udbudhya Swagni Pratijagrahi Tvamishthapurte Samsrije Thamayancha Asmin Sadhaste Adhyuttarasmin Vishve Deva Yajamanascha Sidata. We may all be seated. Atha Samidadhanam, offering 3 pieces of Samidha. Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jata Vedastene Dhasva Vardhasva Chetha Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchasi Nanadhyena Samidhaya Swaha Idamagnai Jata Vedasi
Vedanna mama
Om Samidhagnim Duvasyata Ghritar Bodhaya Tatithim Asmin Havya
Juhotana
Susamidhaya Shochishe Ghritam Tivram Juhotana Agnaye Jata Vedasi
Swaha
Iramagnaye Jata Vedasi
Vedanna mama
Om Tanva Samidbhirangiro Ghritena Vardhayamasi Brihachochaya Vishya Swaha Idamagne Angirasi Idanna mama Atha Panchagrita Hotayaha. 5 key oblations. Om Ayanta Itma Atma Jata Vedastene Dhasva Vardhasva Chetha Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya
Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanadhyena Samedhaya Swaha
Idamagne Jata Vedasi
Vedanna mama
Om Ayanta Itma Atma Jata Vedasi
Vedastene Dhasva Vardhasva Chetha Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanadhyena Samedhaya Swaha
Idamagne Jata Vedasi
Vedanna mama
Om Ayanta idma atma jatavedastene dhyasva vardhasva chedha vardhaya
चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर् ब्रह्मवर्चसे नान्नाद्येन समेधाय स्वाहा
idamagne jatavedase
इदन्ना मम
Om Ayanta idma atma jatavedastene
ध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्धवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर् ब्रह्मवर्चसे नान्नाद्येन समेधाय स्वाहा
idamagne jatavedase
इदन्ना मम
Fifth and final time. Om Ayanta idma atma
जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्धवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर् ब्रह्मवर्चसे नान्नाद्येन समेधाय स्वाहा
idamagne jatavedase
इदन्ना मम
अथ जल प्रसेचनम् ॐ अदिते अनुमन्यस्व ॐ अनुमते अनुमन्यस्व ॐ सरस्वती अनुमन्यस्व ॐ देवा सवितः प्रसूयजं प्रसूयजपतिं भगाय दिव्यो गन्धर्वः केतपुः केतन्नः पुनातु वाचस्पतिर्वाचन्नः स्वगतो Ghee oblations. Om Agnaye Swaha
इदमग्नये इदन्ना मम
Om Somaya
स्वाहा
Idam Somaya
इदन्ना मम
Om Prajapate
स्वाहा इदं प्रजापतये इदन्ना मम
Om Indraya
स्वाहा
Swaha
इदमिन्द्राय इदन्ना मम
अथ घृत सामग्री आहुतयः
We will now switch Yajman. So the older Veers and Varanganas will now go up to the Havan Kund. Those who are up at the Havan Kund, please stand and make your way back. अथ प्रातःकालीन आहुति
Ghee samakri oblations.
ॐ सूर्यो ज्योतिर्ज्योतिः सूर्यः स्वाहा
ॐ सूर्यो वर्षो ज्योतिर्वर्षः स्वाहा ॐ ज्योतिः सूर्यः सूर्यो ज्योतिः स्वाहा ॐ सजुर्देवेन सविता सजुरुषसेन्दवत्यां जुषाणः सूर्यो वेतो
स्वाहा
ॐ अग्निर्ज्योतिर्ज्योतिरग्निः
स्वाहा
ॐ अग्निर्वर्षो ज्योतिर्वर्षः
स्वाहा
ॐ अग्निर्ज्योतिर्ज्योतिरग्निः
स्वाहा
ॐ सजुर्देवेन सविता सजुरात्रेन्द्रवत्या जुषाणो अग्निर्वेतो
स्वाहा
ॐ भूरग्नये प्राणाय स्वाहा इदमग्नये प्राणाय इदन्ना
मम
ॐ भुवर्वायवे पानाय
स्वाहा
इदं वायवे पानाय
इदन्ना मम
ॐ स्वरादित्याय व्यानाय स्वाहा इदमादित्याय व्यानाय इदन्ना मम ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वरग्नि
वायवादित्येभ्यः प्राणापानव्यानेभ्यः स्वाहा
इदमग्नि वायवादित्येभ्यः प्राणापानव्यानेभ्यः इदन्ना
मम
ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसो अमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरों
स्वाहा
ॐ यां मेधां देवगणाः पितरश्चोपासते तया मेधयाग्ने मेधाविनं कुरु स्वाहा ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितर्दुरितानि परासुव यद्भद्रं तन्नासुव स्वाहा ॐ अग्नेय सुपथाराय अस्मान्
विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान्
युयोध्यस्मर्जुहराणमेनो
भूयिष्ठान्ते नम उक्तिं विधेम स्वाहा
With the utmost respect, I now hand you over to Pandit Deepak Ji for the special mantras.
The teachers of this Baal Vikaas class, please come forward. Come and stand just behind the students. Pandita Nirvani.
She's with the younger ones downstairs. She's
Oh.
with the younger ones.
Okay, it's okay. This morning, we are witnessing something very miraculous, something very special, something very sacred. The chain of teaching and learning called the Guru Parampara is now on full display for us this morning. We have a group of 28 students graduating from our first pilot project of the Baal Vikaas class of the Arya Virdal and our spiritual center. And this has come out of the wonderful, diligent and industrious efforts of our teachers, Pandita Nirvani ji, Pandita Amrita ji, Pandit Neeraj ji, next teacher, Bhai Rajan, and Bhai Deepak ji, and all coordinated and brought together in a beautiful way by Yajak Bhai Devendra ji. So Purohita Darshani was also part of this effort. So this morning we would like to offer mantras for a special blessing for all of these beautiful, promising, and brilliant young children of ours. And we have to say, thank you, Lord, that you inspired us as parents. We have to say, thank you, you inspired us to allow and to provide the opportunity for all of these children to be part of this class. And students, we are saying this morning in this special prayer, O Agni Vratapati, O Lord of vows, O Lord of Vrata, meaning sacred commitments, we pray this morning that you will bless all of these wonderful Veers and Viranganas, these pearls, these gems of our children. Bless them with the inspiration to be truthful. The foundation of education is Satyam Vara, walk on the path of truthfulness. And this is why we are chanting these mantras, so that these children will always remember to walk on the path of truthfulness, to search for truth, to love truth, to spread truth in their homes, in their lives, in their schools, and wherever they go. You will make offerings of ghee only while we chant these mantras. Om Agni Vratapate Vratam Charishyami Tatte Prabravimi Tachakeyam Tenardhya Samidamaham Anrutat Satyamupayami Swaha Idamagnaye Idan na Mama Om Vayu Vratapate Vratam Charisyami Tatte Prabravimi Tachakeyam Tenardhya Samidamaham Anrutat Satyamupayami Swaha Agnaye Danna Mama Om Surya Vratapate Vratam Charishyami Tatte Prabravimi Tachakeyam Tenardhya Samidamahan Anrutat Satyamupayami Swaha Idam Suryaya Idanna Mama Om Chandra Vratapate Vratam Charishyami Tatte Prabravimi Tachakeyam Tenardhya Samidamahan Anrutat Satyamupayami Swaha Idam Chandraya Idanama Om Surya Vratapate Vratam Charishyami Tatte Prabhrave Mitachakeyam Tenardhya Samidamaham Anritat Satyamupayami Swaha Idam Suryaya Idanna Mama Om Chandra Vratapate Vratam Charishyami Tatte Prabravimi Tachakeyam Tenardhya Samidamaham Anritat Satyamupayami Swaha Idam Chandraya Idanna Mama Om Vradhanam Vratapate Vratam Charishyami Tatte Prabhrave Mitachakeyam Tenardhya Samidamaham Anritat Satyamupayami Swaha
idam vratanam vratapate edanna mama.
All the children, repeat after me. O God, a little louder. O God, Master of vows, we take this solemn vow today that may we have the strength to keep our vows
to keep
of
our
truthfulness
of truthfulness
and the vow of
in the vows of
following the path of Dharma.
and following the paths of Dharma.
May we be pure in mind,
May we be pure of mind,
body,
body,
and intellect.
and intellect.
O Lord,
O Lord,
with the help of this vow
with the help of this vow
and with inspiration from you,
and help,
may we renounce
will you renounce
all that is untruth
all that is not
and
truth,
accept
and accept
and promote
and to promote
only
only
that which is truthful.
that is the
We
truth.
make these oblations
Only the oblations
in the name of
in the name
you, O Lord,
in the name
and
of you,
not
Lord,
for ourselves.
and not for ourselves.
Om Somo Dhenum Somo Arvantumasham Somo Viram Karmanyam Dadati Sadanyam Vidatham Sabheyam Pitrishravanam Yo Dadasharasmai Swaha. And for all of us as parents and teachers, in this mantra we say, He Paramatma, O Supreme Lord, bless us with abundance and prosperity, and bless us with such children who will be forces for good, brave and noble. Bless us with such children, O Lord, who have a tremendous capacity for work, who are skilled in every respect, who have expertise in some particular field, and who have enthusiasm to share whatever they have. Lord, bless us so that our children will be diligent in discharging their various responsibilities and duties. Bless us so that our children will become learned, knowledgeable, and able to fit in and contribute in any religious and social environment and in society as a whole. Bless us, O Lord, so that our children, our Veers and Viranganas, will be cultured, courteous, and capable of conducting themselves very skillfully, even in managerial, administrative, and leadership roles. Parampita Bhagavan, bless us, O parents, in such a way that our children will bring glory and pride to us as their parents, fame to themselves, their teachers, and their elders, and that they will preserve and sustain and enhance the family reputation and the family name. Om Matridevo Bhava Swaha. Om Pitridevo Bhava Swaha. Om Acharya Devo Bhava Swaha. Om Atithi Devo Bhava Swaha. Lord, in these mantras we say, bless our children so that they will be respectful and very courteous and polite to their parents. Bless our children so that they will be in harmony with the minds of their mothers and fathers. Bless our children so that they will always listen to the noble teachings of their acharyas, their teachers, and bless our children so that they will understand how to respect knowledge and respect the teachers of knowledge. Om. So with these mantras, we want to wish all our students all success in every department of their life. Behin Shivi. Purohita Shivi. Last Friday, our very dear sister and mother, Purohita Behin Shivi, celebrated her birthday. And today we want to take a moment in this very special occasion for the children, take a moment to thank Behin Shivi for all her wonderful services that she rendered to the mandir, to thank her for being part of our mandir, and to say that we are so happy and grateful for your life and your contribution to us. And on your birthday, belatedly, we want to say may Paramatma's blessings be with you for good health, for long life, and for continuing your educational journey. It is such a proud thing for us in our spiritual center to say that we have a number of mothers of grown children who are, like Behin Shivi, in our Pundits training program. It should be an inspiration for many of us to seek to develop ourselves in our knowledge and in our dharma. Om Indra Jiva Surya Jiva Deva Jiva Jivyasam Sarvamayur Jivyasam Swaha. O Lord, you are the sovereign and omnipresent one. May the life of our dear sister and mother be long, fruitful, purposeful, and may she attain the full span of life equipped with many blessed and divine attainments and powers. Om Tatchakshurdeva Hitam Purasta Chukramucharat Pashyema Shardah Shatam Jivema Shardah Shatam Shrunuyam Shardah Shatam Adima Shardah Shatam Adinah Syam Shardah Shatam Bhuyasya Shardah Shatat Swaham. O all-perceiving Lord of the universe, you are the well-wisher of the righteous. You are all pure and eternal. May our dear sister, our Purohita, our mother, Behin Shivi, enjoy your blessings, O Lord, of sight, hearing, and speech, and life for a very long time. And as she continue to live long, happily and healthily, may she continue to enjoy all of your blessings. Om Medham me Varuno Dadatu Medham Agni Prajapati Medham Indrascha Vayuscha Medham Dhata Dadatu me Swaham. Hey Parampita Bhagavan, you are just and you grant wisdom to the righteous. Lord, grant your wisdom, your divine inspiration and enthusiasm to Purohita Shivi. You are the Lord of all creatures. Grant her a wonderful sense of discrimination and understanding. May you, O Omnipotent One, the source of all vitality, strength, and vigor, confer on her vigor, strength, and vitality, and especially the faculty to discriminate right from wrong, untruth from truth. Om. Thank you. And Bhai Devendraji, is he here?
Continuing with Havan.
A special mantra for the parents. Parents of all of the children who were part of this class, could you stand? Come forward. And the grandparents. So we have a number of parents. Son, could you step back a little bit? Yes. Okay. Come around, as many as you can fit, and we'll take another batch afterwards. Neeraj, do the Rashtra mantra. All right, we'll take the next second batch afterwards.
ॐ ब्रह्मन् ब्राह्मणो ब्रह्मवर्चसि जायतामा राष्ट्रे राजन्यशूर इषव्योति व्याधि महारथो जायताम् दोग्रे धेनुर्वोढा नट्वा नाशु सप्तिः पुरन्धिर्योषा जिष्णुरथेष्ठाः सभेयो युवास्य यजमानस्य वीरो जायताम् निकामे निकामे नः पर्जन्यो वर्षतु फलवत्न औषधयः पच्यन्ताम् योगक्षेमो न कल्पताम् स्वाहा ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवा भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवां सत्सनोभिर्व्यशेमहि देवहितं यदायुः स्वाहा.
One more. Om Anuvratah Pituh Putro
मात्रा भवतु सम्मनाः जायापते मधुमतीं वाचं वदतु शन्तिवा स्वाहा.
Okay, you can leave now, and the next batch of parents will come up. Energy, we'll repeat the same. Om.
ॐ ब्रह्मन् ब्राह्मणो ब्रह्मवर्चसि जायतामा राष्ट्रे राजन्यशूर इषव्योतिव्याधि महारथो जायताम् दोग्रे धेनुर्वोढा नत्वा नाशु सप्तिः पुरन्धिर्योषा जिष्णुरथेष्ठाः सभेयो युवास्य यजमानस्य वीरो जायताम् निकामे निकामे नः पर्जन्यो वर्षतु फलवत्न औषधयः पच्यन्ताम् योगक्षेमो न कल्पताम् स्वाहा. ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवा भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवां सत्सनोभिर्व्यशेमहि देवहितं यदायुः स्वाहा. ॐ अनुव्रतः पितुः पुत्रो मात्रा भवतु सम्मनाः जायापत्ये मधुमतीं वाचं वदतु शन्तिवां स्वाहा.
So these are the parents of the children who are graduating today, and we thank them profusely for allowing us at our spiritual center the opportunity to share the knowledge of Dharma with their children. And now we'll complete the yajna.
पूर्णाहुति रूप आघारावाच्य भागाहुति घी only. ॐ अग्नये स्वाहा idamagneye idannamama. Swaha.
Idam somaya idannamama.
Om Somaya Swaha. Idam Somaya idannamama. Om Prajapataye Swaha. Idam Prajapataye idannamama. Om Indraya Swaha. Idam Indraya idannamama. Om Bhudagnaye Swaha. Idam Agnaye idannamama. Om Bhuvarvayave Swaha. Idam Vayave idannamama. Om Swaradityaya Swaha. Idam Adityaya idannamama. Om Bhutbhuvaswaragni Vayavadityebhyah Swaha. Idam Agni Vayavadityebhyah idannamama.
Bhai Devendra ji, please come quickly. Pandita Amrita and Bhai Niraji, Pandita Nirvani is here now? Still downstairs? Oh, she's here. Thank you. You all come. I want you to make offerings now of ghee. As the teachers of this, teachers and coordinators of this, coordinator of this program, you will make offerings for these 3 mantras on behalf of all of the students, on behalf of everyone present here. We say, O Lord of all manifestation, source of existence, intelligence, and bliss. This morning, in this graduation of our students, in the pilot program of the Baal Vikaas class of the Arya Spiritual Center, we pray and we ask of you, O Lord, humbly, bless our children, bless us, bless the mandir, the leadership of the executive, and bless everyone connected with this mandir in such a way that our minds will be turned towards investing in education, investing in our youths, investing in our own spiritual growth and development, and that our minds will be filled with noble and auspicious thoughts at all times. Om Bhur-bhuvah Swaha Tatsavitur-varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dheyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur-bhuvah Swaha Tatsavitur-varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur-bhuvah Swaha Tatsavitur-varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha. Completing the Havan now. Om. Oh, yes, sorry. We go to the Srishtakrita Ahuti mantra. There is some Mohan Bhog here. I'm passed a little bit to each one of the those who are sitting here. Om Yadasya Karmanotyarirecham Yadvanyunamihakaram Agnishtat Srishtakrit Vidyat Sarvam Shrishtam Sotam Karotu Me Agnaye Srishtakrite Sahutahute Sarva Prayaschittahutinam Kamanam Samardhayate Sarvanah Kamat Samardhaya Swaha.
इदमग्नये स्विष्टकृते एदन्न मम प्रजापत्याहुति घी only silent mantra ॐ स्वाहा इदं प्रजापते एदन्न मम पूर्णाहुति all is final, all is complete. ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा. With hands outstretched to Agni, all of us. ॐ तनुपाग्नेयसि तन्वं मे पाहि ॐ आयुर्दा अग्नेस्यायुर्मे देहि ॐ वर्चोदा अग्नेसि वर्चो मे देहि ॐ अग्नेयन्मे तन्वा ऊनं तन्म आप्रेणा ॐ मेधा मे देवः सविता आदधातु ॐ मेधा मे देवी सरस्वती आदधातु ॐ मेधा मे अश्विनौ देवावाधत्तां पुष्करस्रजौ आप्यायताम् ॐ वाक्च मा आप्यायताम् ॐ प्राणश्च मा आप्यायताम् ॐ चक्षुश्च मा आप्यायताम् ॐ श्रोत्रं च मा आप्यायताम् ॐ यशो बलं च मा आप्यायताम्. यश प्रार्थना गीत.
पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाव उज्ज्वल कीजिए छोड़ देवे छल कपट को मानसिक बल दीजिए वेद की गावे रचाए सत्य को धारण करे हर्ष में हो मग्न सारे शोक सागर से तरे अश्वमेधाधिक रचाए त्यज पर उपकार को धर्म मर्यादा चला कर लाभ दे संसार को स्वार्थ भाव मिटे हमारा प्रेम पथ विसार हो इदन मम का सार्थक प्रतीक में व्यवहार हो हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक वंदना हम कर रहे नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा आपकी सब पर रहे प्रभु आपकी सब पर रहे प्रभु आपकी सब पर रहे.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्.
हे ईश सब सुखी हो कोई न हो दुखारी सब हो निरोग भगवन धन धान्य के भंडारी सब भद्र भाव देगे
सन्मार्ग के पथिक हो, दुखिया न कोई होवे। सृष्टि में प्राण धारी, सृष्टि में प्राण धारी, सृष्टि में प्राण धारी।
O Lord, may all be happy, may all be free from misery, may all realize goodness, and may no one suffer pain. Iti deva yajya samaptaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Okay, can all the children stand who are not on stage? Those of you on stage, step back for a quick photo. Step back and let the younger ones come in front. We want the ambience around the Havan Kund. Neeraj, help to organize these children. Some go in front on that side. Om. Okay, all put your hands together. Put your hands together, close your eyes, bow your heads, and say, Om. Everybody together. Om. Little louder. Om. Again. 2, 3. Om. Shanti. Shanti. Om. Namaste. Thank you very much.
Everybody make smiles. Who don't have feet smell? My humble namaste to everyone while we're getting settled. There are a few guidelines I'd like to share to ensure that we're all safe and comfortable. For those of us on this floor, there are 2 exits. One in the front where we entered, and one just to my left. When in the basement, there are 2 exits, one at the side and one at the back that leads to these doors on my left. We have a water dispenser at the back for anyone who needs a drink of water. Our kitchen and restrooms are downstairs and they can be accessed through the front door towards the side and the doors to my left. We have 2 hand washing stations in the basement. Please wash your hands before partaking in today's bhojan. A request for our adult speakers to maintain your allocated time. And those of us who know Nani Bojuti, she's a really good cook. And today she's making my favorite bara. So the longer we take to go through today's program, the longer it'll take for me to get my bara, right? So anybody who goes over their time, I'm telling you now, putting you on notice, your share might be short. All right, so I think we're all settled. Mataji or Pitaji, mothers and fathers, Puja Panditaji or Panditji, Revered Panditas and Pandits, Dharm ke Premi Beheno, Bhayo or Pyari Bacho, loving sisters, brothers, and children of Vedic Satya Sanatan Dharma, and in today's very special program, to our grandparents and our parents, I offer namaste on behalf of the Arya Spiritual Center's Board of Trustees, the Executive Committee, and devotees. And I extend a warm and cordial welcome to this, our first Praarambh Samaaroh, commencement ceremony of our Arya Baal Vikaas Karyakram, our children's development program. Over the past few months, our Sevak Sangh, a group of volunteers, wonderful volunteers, who oversaw our Baal Vikas program, got to know a wonderful group of children. And today, we are delighted to celebrate them in this very special Praarambh Samaaroh, or commencement ceremony. The word commencement means a beginning or a start. Today is not a graduation per se, where their learning has come to an end. This is the beginning of a journey for each one of them in their individual lives. The Arya Spiritual Center, from its inception, has contributed to the growth and development of children, both here in our Indo-Caribbean community and beyond. In keeping with the vision of our late Dharmacharya, Pandit Ramalalji, and our Jagat Guru, Maharishi Swami Dayananda Saraswati. As we share this special moment today, we remember and we pay homage to our beloved Dharmacharya, the late Pandit Ramalalji. And at this time, I'd like to invite Sri Sagar Rajpalji to bring greetings and best wishes on behalf of the trustees, the executives, and devotees of the Arya Spiritual Center.
Thank you very much, Bhai Devendraji. Revered Pandits, Panditas, mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, and class of 2025, namaste. On behalf of the Arya Spiritual Center, it is my great pleasure to welcome all of you today to the first Arya Baal Vikas commencement. I'm delighted to see so many of our children taking the leap to learn our Dharma. Your graduation today demonstrates your commitment to learn the wisdom of our ancient tradition and wisdom. This ceremony celebrates your academic achievement and marks the symbolic end of your current academic journey and the beginning of other future endeavors. This initiative and program in a very short time was launched and executed successfully. To give you a perspective on timing, when we finalized our 2025 calendar in late 2024, our class date said TBD, to be determined. So it gives you some sort of sense of how this was launched very, 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 very quickly. Fast forward 6 months later, we are having a commencement ceremony. Our expectation is that all of you would use this knowledge to complement the education you receive in your public schools, which lacks the moral, cultural, and spiritual components necessary for you to be ready to face life challenges at all levels. This training provides an alternative view and for us to share the values of Satya Sanatan Vedic Dharma. It serves as a bridge between our forefathers and you and the current generation. Whatever is your goal or aspirations, I wish all of you the best and hope this class was helpful in your personal development. Please feel free to provide feedback on your development, and if you need help, our teachers will be here to guide you and assist you. You're the leaders of the next generation. This program, I have to say, we are so grateful. The Arya Spiritual Center is so grateful for the entire team that put this together and launched this planned, and executed it. And let me first I want to thank everyone, and believe me, like everyone that's involved. But let me give some special thanks to some special groups of individuals who really made this very, very possible. First, I would like to thank and give a very special thanks to our educational coordinator, Pandit Deepak Ramanji. Please give him a big hand. Without his leadership, without his guidance, this program would not be what it is today. So Pandit Deepakji, we are very, very, very grateful to you. Next, I would like to thank all of the members of the faculty who dedicated their time, volunteered their time to help to make this a resounding success. Please give them a big hand. I don't want to mention names. I don't want to, I didn't, doing that, I may forget somebody, and I don't want to do that. But there was one person I would like to single out in this whole role of coordinating and leading and making and putting all this together, is our own Bhai Devendra Ji. Bhai Devendra Ji, we are so grateful for what you have done to put this together. Let me thank everyone on the planning team, everyone who helped, who assisted. And I know it took many, many hands to do that. And you will see that there's an appreciation certificate given out today to many of those individuals who helped put this program together. But last but not least, I want to thank the students. The students who are here today who are graduating. I want to congratulate you. I hope you guys take this and make this leap, and I hope you've learned something that will help you in your own development and your own personal development. Last and next, I want to thank the parents and grandparents who saw the vision for them to be here today, dedicated the time to bring them to Mandir at least two times a month, and also 2 times a month via Zoom. We want to thank you for making this very, very, very possible. Thank you, and namaste.
Thank you, Bhai Sagar. I'll make sure you get 1.5 extra bara. The half for me, of course. You know, there's a saying, one of the ways of becoming great is to sit amongst greatness. Next to me are 2 of the Bahadur Betiya, the brave daughters of this mandir. It goes without saying how proud we are of all of our children. And at this moment, as we're highlighting Charlotte and Annabelle, I'd like to say that not only do they excel here in Mandir or in the music school, the new East Indian Music Academy, where they take music classes, they excel in their academic studies and in social activities as well. I know, girls, whatever you choose to be when you grow up, greatness will be with both of you. Today, and with all of our children. Today, Charlotte has chosen a very special bhajan. I'll give her the opportunity to tell us the name of the bhajan, anything you would like to tell us in very few words about the bhajan. And all of us will join with her in singing this bhajan, which she learned from the East Indian Music Academy. Also, Annabelle will be on the tabla. And to our own selves in our community, how many female tabla players can we identify? See, nobody has an answer. So Annabelle, in her own way, is a trailblazer, setting an example for the rest of our Viranganas and for our community. Now we'll hand you over to our Virangana, Charlotte.
Namaste. I'm going to be singing Do Dinika. I can't sing. I'm going to be singing Do Dinaka. Sing along, please. Do dinaka jagane mera saba chala chalega ke. Koi chala gaya, koi jave, koi bateri, banda se gave. Koi chala gaya, koi jave, koi bateri, banda se gave. Koi karate ya, koi Mata pitai sutai nai divai anta samaya ginai. Mata pitai sutai nai divai anta samaya ginai. Sirio pai te pa pada kelade. Namaste.
Please give another round of applause for Bahadur Betia. Two sisters, Charlotte and Annabelle. You know, some people think the bhajan, which was just sung, is a dead song. You only sing when people dead. But if you listen to Pandit Deepak Ji, he will tell you that the song is not for those who have passed on. These bhajans are for those of us who are alive. Right, Panditji? Very good. So there are lessons to take away from these bhajans. At this time, I'll invite the Pradhan, the president of the Arya Spiritual Center, to share his greetings and best wishes. And remember, Pradhanji, your bara is at stake.
Thank you, Guruji. He's my guru. I want to be like him when I grow up. And, namaste, everyone. Again, very happy to see so many of you. You know, in the political field, when good things happen, the president takes everything for himself. All right? And if something bad happens, what he says is the previous administration. So this morning, I want to say or pay homage to all those before us. Beginning in 1875, Maharishi Swami Dayananda Saraswati, who laid the foundation for us, Pandit Ramlal ji, and all those previous heads, executive of this organization, for laying a foundation. And based on that foundation, because of that, we are here celebrating the achievement of these children today. So I want to say thank you to all those before us today. And I'll join with Pandit Deepak ji, Bhai Sagar ji. You know, Pandit Deepak was trying to call all the names of the people who were involved. I mean, he didn't call my name. I stood downstairs signing some certificates. So, but nevertheless, so, you know, what a tremendous job. But I want to say something to the children, and maybe to all of us, children more so. Recently, I mean, a lot of us like cricket, and recently there was the IPL going on. So most of us are engaged in IPL, but something great happened during the IPL. There was this kid, and I don't know how, I don't remember his age. D. Gukesh, 14? Right, so while the IPL was going on, he won the World Chess Championship. You know what his mother told him prior to winning the chess championship? And I'll read it. Indian chess prodigy D. Gukesh mother, Padma Kumari, has emphasized the importance of being a good person alongside being a great chess player. Padma Kumari told him, I'll be very happy to hear that you're a great chess player, but I will be happier to hear that you are even a greater person. This message is something that Gukesh values and tries to embody. He understands that becoming a better chess player and a better person are connected. And so while our children are engaged in this activity here, it's important that this is the stepping stone for them to becoming better people in our society. Bhai Devendra and all the teachers didn't have to do it. They had a choice. They could have said, listen, I can't do this. It's going to take up too much of my time. But they chose to do it. They chose to do it not for themselves, but for the better of society. And what we're seeing here, years to come, we will see hopefully a better society. I remember recently, we went to the wake night for a late Pandit Bisesarji, and there were some children, they were adults now, who were part of this Arya Spiritual Center before the Team Curry, right, Pandit Prakash? Team Curry. And I was amazed to see the talent in people who would have passed through this organization before. Similarly, we are hoping that in years to come, we will see the same. Not everyone can become a lawyer or a doctor or whatever, but once we become better people in the society, then the world at large will be a better society. I want to thank everyone who are involved in making sure or making this program such a success that we are enjoying and we are witnessing here today. So once again, thank you to all the teachers, to all who are involved, and also thank you to the children for being a part of this and staying the course. Very often, you know, we have dropout. I don't think anyone dropped out. So thank you and all the best. Namaste.
Dhanyawad, Shri Sohanji. I know here we tell me, we say you want 2 bara. So I get 2 and a quarter. I'll take 3/4 for myself. He rightfully said, you know, myself, Pandita Nirvani ji, Pandita Amrita ji, Pandit Neeraj ji, Bhai Deepak ji, Bhai Rajan ji, and all of our volunteers did not need to do this. All of us have full-time jobs. Some of us are taking for furthering our academic studies. We have other engagements in the society, in Samaj. But this, to us, is very important, the preservation and the propagation of Vedic Satya Sanatan Dharma. At this time, our classes will do their presentation. And going first will be our Panita Nirvaniji with her class. Because we had so many children, we divided our Dharma Shikshan class into two classes, two smaller classes. Panitaji teaches the Ayodhya class, which is ages 4 to 8, and our Pandit Niraji teaches the Tankara class, that is age 9 and above. Ayodhya is the birthplace of who? Sri Ramachandraji. And Tankara is the birthplace of who? Rishi Dayananda Saraswati. So these classes are named after these two great personalities. Now we'll invite Panita Nirvaniji to walk us through her class's presentation.
Thank you, Bhai Devendraji. And I have the core of the class. I have the sweet ones, the younger ones. I have 9 of them present here today, and they have been so sweet to work with. And I'm so amazed at their growth at this time. I think, how old are you, Arav? 5? They're 5. Mine are 5, between 5 to 7, I think. So please bear with us as we get set up for a little bit, and please encourage them. Thank you. Two, three. Namaste. This first item that they're doing, we were taught the 10 characteristics of Sanatan Dharma, and one of them is truthfulness. And there is this mantra, and if you look in page 138 of the Vedic Aradhana, Om Agne Vratapate, and this mantra says, O God, master of vows, I take this solemn vow today. May I have the strength to keep my vows, and may I become pure in mind, body, and intellect. O God, with the help of this sacred vow, may I renounce all falsehood and accept that which is truth. Count to 3, right? 2, 3. Om Agne Vratapate. Just bear with us through these technical challenges. Om Agne Vratapate Vratam
Vratam
Charishyami
Charishyami
Tatta Prapravemi
Tatate Prabhamimi
Takshikeyam
Takshakeyam
Tena Radhya
Tenarda
Samida
Samida
Mahama
Mahama
Nritat
Tritat
Satyam Upayami.
Satyam Upayami.
Thank you. Can you turn it down? Turn it down? Down? Right, turn it down? Down? And our little ones, can we just distribute mics to the ones at the back? They were very engaged in learning about Dharma. So what we did today, we're going to present the word Dharma to you and give a simple explanation of what this is. And please keep in mind that these are our babies. So please encourage them. 2, 3.
What is Dharma? Dharma is living in accordance with the laws of the universe.
Living a dharmic life is fulfilling one's duties to others and the environment.
Dharma includes 10 basic characteristics. They are Satyam, which means truthfulness. Akrodha means keeping an even temper. Indriya Nagraha means sense of control. Driti means patience and tolerance. Kishma means forgiveness. Astya means not stealing. Satya means clean minds. Dhamma means self-control. D means sense of reasoning. And Vidya means knowledge.
Thank you. And now we're actually going to go to the spelling of the word Dharma. Can you, 2, 3, can you raise it up? Ryan, can you raise it up? Can you raise it up? Thank you.
D is for duty, having responsibility to do the right thing. H is for honor. This is integrity and honesty.
Fairness and fairness.
Fairness in our actions.
A is for abstention. This means restraint, refraining from ignoble behavior.
E. You okay? A is, I'm sorry, R.
O is for righteousness and living in morally life.
A morally upright life.
In morally upright life.
Thank you.
This is for mindfulness, being aware of how our behavior affects others.
A. This stands for actions. Always doing something to achieve a goal in life.
Thank you.
And hold it.
Please give them another round of applause. I would like to sincerely thank Panita Nirvaniji for all of her sacrifices, the time that she spent with our classes, and all the resources she contributed to making this effort a successful one. It does take a lot of effort to get these items together, and I thank you all so much for bearing patience with us as we move through these items. Now I have the pleasure of inviting my younger brother, Pandit Niraji, to guide us through his class presentation, and he is the Tankara class. Panditji.
Thank you. So, Veers and Varanganas, can you please make your way up on stage? One of the difficulties of having a Zoom class is that you don't really have much time in person to coordinate these things, but that's okay. We're figuring it out as we go, and that's fine. Exactly. All right, come in the front. Come in the front. You don't have to be so far back. Come here. Okay. So, namaste once again, everyone. And if Pandita Nirvani had the sweet ones, then that must mean I had the chatak ones. So, no. They have been very fiery and very passionate, and in a good way. These children have been asking so many wonderful questions and had so many great thoughts, and you're going to hear that today from each one of them, actually. So in the beginning of this class, it's Dharma Shikshan, teaching about Dharma, but what is Dharma? I think that's a very important question to ask first. So as you heard, Pandita Nirvani's class, they outlined the 10 principles of Dharma, or 10 qualities of Dharma. But where did that even come from? So this is the shloka that presents us with all of these qualities of Dharma, and they will be presenting it to you now. Mic test 1, 2. Sa. Everyone have it up? 2, 4. Tritikshamadamosteyam Shauchaindriya Dhir Vidya Satyamakrodho Dashakam Dharma Lakshanam Dashakam Dharma Lakshanam.
Patience, forgiveness, control of mind, non-stealing, external and internal purity, control of indriyas, knowledge of sastras, knowledge of Atman, truthfulness, and absence of anger are the 10 lakshanas of Dharma.
Now, thank you. Now, how do we know that someone is dharmic, right? It's okay enough to know what dharma is, but how do we demonstrate that? And that is through our actions, karma. So now they'll present to you what Sri Krishna says about karma. Sa. 2, 4. Karmanyevadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana
Makarmangaheturpur Mate Sangosvakarmani Mate Sangosvakarmani.
You have the right to perform your prescribed duties, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions. Never consider yourself to be cause of the results of your activities, nor be attached to inaction.
Thank you. Now, each one of them will, so now that they've explained what action is, we have divided life into 4 stages. As we all know, most of us have been to camp, I think Virdal camp. They are brahmachari, grihast, vanpras, sannyas. And in each of these 4 stages, there's different actions that one must perform. A brahmachari cannot act like a grihasti, sannyasi cannot act like a vanprasti, and so forth. So I've asked them, through teaching them about each of the 4, and then I asked, which ashrama do they think is the most important? So I really wanted to give them freedom to express their own opinions and own thoughts in this. So each one of them has about a paragraph that they've written. We'll start from Viraganas and then go to the Veers.
Namaste, everyone. I'll be giving my personal opinion and what ashrama I think is more important. The brahmachari stage is the first and most important stage in life a person's journey is led to. It's a time when you're young and your job is to learn, grow, and discover who you are. In this stage, you go to school, ask lots of questions, make friends, and learn values like kindness, honesty, and respect. You start to understand right from wrong and how to be a good person. It's not just about books, it's also about building your heart and mind. Imagine your life is like a big, strong tree. The brahmachari stage is the root. If the roots are healthy, the tree can grow tall and give fruits, shade, and flowers. But if the roots are weak, the tree may fall. That's why this stage is so important. It's where you build your roots. During this time, you learn from parents, teacher, and even your mistakes. You prepare yourself to become a strong, caring adult one day. So enjoy this special stage. Be curious, be kind, and never stop learning. Enjoy everything great, and this begins with a strong start, and brahmachari is that start.
Thank you, Ben Marissa. Ben Maya. Ben Maya. And then Ben Maya. So go back and then to the front.
Namaste. The 4 ashrams in Hinduism are the 4 stages of life that guide a person's journey towards spiritual growth and fulfillment. I don't believe any one ashram is more important than the others. Each stage plays a unique and meaningful role in a person's journey. Hindu teachings remind us that each person grows at their own pace with different responsibilities and spiritual goals at different times. What matters most is how we embrace the stage we're in. For me as a student, the brahmacharya stage is the most important right now. This stage is about more than just school. It is the time to learn discipline, build character, and develop spiritually. The habits, values, and knowledge I gain now will become the foundation for the rest of my life. Without the brahmacharya stage, I wouldn't be prepared for the next stages where I'll need to take on greater responsibilities, make important life decisions, and contribute meaningfully to my family and society. Namaste.
Thank you, Ben Karuna.
Namaste. I believe that out of the 4 ashrams, brahmacharya is the most important. It is the student stage. It is the first stage. Brahmacharya happens from the ages of 0 to 25. This stage sets the foundation of how you will live the rest of your life. It dictates if you will have a successful life. During this time, you will learn to be disciplined, mature, and how to be respectful to others. As a student, you will learn from your teachers, and develop what your core values are, such as honesty, respect, and kindness. These lessons will help shape your character and how you transition into your adult life. Namaste.
Namaste, everyone. The most important ashram in life, in my personal opinion, is sannyasas or sannyasi. My reason behind this is that they carry on the wisdom of the past to the future generations. They are the ones who pass down their knowledge to educate the younger ones. A life without sannyasis or sannyasas would not be sustainable. With life comes death, and this stage in life allows the soul to be free from its old, worn down body. This stage gives the soul a chance to be liberated. If it attains moksha, the soul can finally rest in heaven with God.
Namaste. I think the most important ashrama is brahmacharya, which is the stage in life where we are a student. There are many reasons why I think the brahmacharya stage is the most important. One reason why I think the brahmacharya stage is the most important is because we develop a strong body and mind during this time. Another reason I think the brahmacharya stage is the most important is because whatever you learn during this stage, you will use throughout the rest of the stages. And the last reason why I think the brahmacharya stage is the most important is because we could not complete the other stages without this one. Namaste.
Namaste. Out of the four ashramas, I think brahmacharya is most important because this stage lays the foundation for all aspects of life that follow. This stage is focused on education and personal development. During this stage, the shishya is encouraged to cultivate knowledge, discipline, and strong moral values. This is the time for learning about both the world and spiritual matters, which is essential for shaping character and guiding future decisions. The experience and insights gained during brahmacharya have a lasting impact on how individuals perform life. That's why I think brahmacharya stands out as the most critical one.
Namaste and good afternoon, everyone. I personally believe that brahmacharya is single-handedly the most important one out of all the four ashrams. Brahmacharya is made for students from ages 5 to 25. In this span of life, you have to know the importance of learning and acquiring new skills, balancing your social and academic life when you must learn throughout, but you learn the most during the stage. Brahmacharya is so very important because it helps you learn about yourself. Whether it's about self-discipline or spiritual growth, it is the most important ashram. The self-discipline aspect can help you ascertain the characteristics you want. It helps you develop important life skills and you will use later in life during the later ashrams. Developing any and all of these techniques can help you succeed in life and complete your dharmic duties. Thank you.
Namaste. Out of all the four ashrams, I think brahmacharya, the student stage, is most important because it is like your starting point in life, and if you do not start there, you have no starting point. Although others might say grihastha and grihastha and vanprasthi are more important, is because without brahmacharya, you have the intention of getting there. So all in all, one can support brahmacharya is most important and the foundation of moving on and is the first big step of starting a long life journey. Namaste.
Namaste. In my opinion, the most important ashram is the Grihastas. The Grihastas is from ages 25 to 50. What defines a Grihasta is their duty in having and teaching their kids. During their time in the Grihastas, they teach their children about their religion and pass on their knowledge. They also provide atta, which is wealth, to provide for them. The importance of the grihastas is to support the other ashrams and learn from them, and make a connection with the religion, preparing them to enter the next stage. They also learn from the vanpastras and the sannyasis, taking in their knowledge, becoming the next generation to pass on their knowledge. This is why I think the most important ashram is the grihasta.
Gemma.
Namaste. In my opinion, I think that the Grihastha stage is the most important stage because of the duties and responsibilities it takes on through life. During this stage, it takes on responsibilities such as marriage, raising children, and providing for their family. The Grihastha stage involves balancing duties with spiritual goals. They're expected to live a life of service, sacrifice, and responsibility. In Hinduism, fulfilling these responsibilities is considered not only noble but spiritually rewarding.
Namaste, everybody. Out of the four ashramas, I personally believe that the first stage, brahmacharya, is the most important. It sets the basis of what you should and shouldn't do. It gives you the opportunity to learn everything that you need for the upcoming stages, and you most likely wouldn't get a chance like this again, since in the next stage you would have to prepare for buying houses, getting a marriage, and things similar, and you would need knowledge from the first stage to do such tasks. It's pretty similar. It's a pretty similar dilemma with vanaprasth and sannyasi. You would need to learn the spiritual practices in order to really go through those stages. So it is virtually impossible to go. It's virtually impossible to go through the other three stages without having learned enough. Without having learned the spiritual practices and everything you would have learned in brahmacharya. Namaste.
Namaste. I mostly agree that the Vanprasti stage is the most important time in a person's life. In Hindu tradition, life is divided into 4 stages. Vanprasti is the 3rd stage. In Vanprasti, people begin to step away from work and family duties. They start to live a simple life and focus more on prayers, peace, and thinking about God. This stage is important because it gives people time to think about their life. After many years of hard work, they deserve rest and inner peace. Many people go to quiet places like forests, mountains, or ashrams. There they read holy books, pray, and meditate. They try to stay away from stress, money, and noise. In this stage, people also share their life lessons with younger generations. They use this knowledge to help guide others. Vanprasti teaches us that life is not only about money and things. It shows how important it is to be kind, think about God, and find peace. Namaste.
Namaste, everybody. In our Hindu philosophy, life is divided into 4 stages or ashramas: the brahmacharya, the student life; grihastha, the householder life; vanplasta, the retired life; and sannyasa, someone who rejects life. While each stage has its own significance and importance, I consider grihastha, the householder stage, to be the most important. The grihastha stage is where an individual contributes most actively to society. It is during this stage that people get married, raise their own families, work to earn a living, and uphold their social and religious duties. In this role, they also help support the other 3 ashramas. They provide for the students, they care for the elders, and they give gifts to the poor. The responsibilities taken on in this grihastha stage, like parenting, maintaining relationships, and fulfilling duties with honor help shape the foundation of a strong and ethical society. Also, spiritual teachings emphasize that real virtue lies not just in rejecting the world, but in living responsibly in it. Managing desires, performing duties selflessly, and practicing dharma while engaging with otherworldly challenges is often seen as a higher spiritual achievement than withdrawal. Therefore, while each ashrama plays a role in spiritual and practical evolution of a person, Vihasta is arguably most crucial because it sustains both society and the other stages of life. Namaste.
Namaste. The ashrama that I feel like is the most important is the brahmachari stage. Since it's the first stage, it lays the foundation for everything else in your future. During this time period, from birth to early adulthood, people devote their lives to learning along with spiritual growth. In the brahmachari stage, you also learn other important knowledge such as self-control, respect, and knowing what is right from wrong, and much more. We learn from your elders in this first stage will also help you mold you into the best version of yourself. If you weren't well developed in the brahmachari stage, life in advancing stages might be more difficult to navigate. Just like a strong supporting structure helps a building overcome many storms, a well-developed brahmachari stage helps one overcome many challenges later in life. Some of these challenges may include managing a household in grihasti, retirement during vanaprastha, and the attachment in sannyasa. The brahmachari stage is not just preparation for the future challenges, but it's also the very time period in which you start to build a successful life.
Namaste, everyone. I think the brahmacharya stage is the most important stage in ashrama. The brahmacharya ashrama is the first and arguably most crucial stage of life in Hindu tradition. Beginning in the childhood, this period is dedicated to intensive learning and the cultivation of strong moral values. Think of it as a foundational phase where individuals prioritize acquiring knowledge across various disciplines, from the sciences and arts to philosophy and spiritual studies. During this time, students learn the importance of discipline in all aspects of life. They are taught to respect their teachers, elders, and wisdom they impart. Honesty and integrity are instilled as core principles, guiding their interactions and decisions. Self control is another vital component, as young individuals learn to manage their desires and impulses, fostering a sense of inner strength and focus. The Brahmacharya ashrama is not merely about academic or vocational preparation. It's a holistic approach to shaping character and preparing individuals for responsibility of adulthood. By emphasizing emotional control and sound decision making, this stage ensures that individuals are well equipped to navigate the complexities of life, contributing positively to society and upholding the values that sustain it. Namaste.
Namaste. In the Hinduism, the brahmachari is the first and most important stage. It starts in childhood and focuses on learning, discipline, and good values. This is a key stage of learning where a person gains knowledge from their teachers, such as parents, school teachers, and respected elders. They live simply and learn how to respect, honesty, and self-control. This stage prepares a person for the next part of their life, like having a family and later retirement. It teaches how to control emotions and make good choices because it builds a strong foundation for the future. Many people that believe brahmachari is the most important stage in Hinduism life. Namaste.
Namaste. In my opinion, I don't believe that all four ashramas are important as they're not seen as much today or as valued. Although most will argue brahmachari is the most important stage as it's the start of the four ashramas, I disagree and dispute that the ashramas are vital due to the belief that they are doctrines of outlines of life that we as Hindus should follow, but I disagree because I believe there are always factors in people's lives altering their path. In my experience, I have witnessed how people's lives are changed overnight or changed drastically, throwing them off their path no matter what ashrama they are in. Part of my argument involves the belief and concept of Sonder. Sonder is the neologism popularized by John Koenig's Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows that describes the feeling of realizing that every random passerby has a life as vivid and complex as your own, with their own ambitions, routines, and worries. It is the realization that you are not the central character in everyone else's story, and that each person is living a life as significant and detailed as yours, even if you don't know it. By no means am I saying that the ashramas are not important, nor do I not try and follow them, but in today's society, I feel it gets ignored to the complexibility of everyone's lives, and even I fall victim to this. My main point is that it does not matter truly of what ashrama you in or you value the most, but it does matter that you don't abandon its doctrine.
Thank you very much, everyone. And as you see at the end there by Jason with his, I would say, borderline controversial opinion, but I wanted to really demonstrate how thoughtful all of these children are. By Devendra, you can take my bar, don't take this Sharon bar. This is my fault. But I just wanted to demonstrate to you all their depth of thinking and how even Behnaya, by Pavesh, they've all thought all the way up to sannyasa when they'll be 75. This is what Sanatan Dharma teaches, is forethought, living life with intention, not just reaching there and then say, okay, now what do I do, right? So, and those who have said brahmacharya is the most important, parents, if they don't do well in their exams, you can say, look, you said this was the most important. You have to study, right? So, but I have no doubt all of these children are very, very bright, and I'm very, very proud of how far they've come. And to address by Jason's point, yes, life is very complex. So my end goal for this class is then teaching them about the Bhagavad Gita. How do we deal with things when Acharya Devo Bhava, Pitri Devo Bhava, when Ma Bhrata Bhrataram Dviksham, not fighting your brothers, when all of that needs to go to the side? How to deal with those complexities of life? That is what truly Dharma is. And that is my end goal with them so that they can make the correct decisions in life. So thank you all, children, and thank you all, parents, for your support. Namaste.
Oh, sorry. I know you guys are a very critically thinking bunch, but at least we could smile, right? Hey. Wait, okay na yan? Very nice.
Testing 1, 2. Please do give them another round of applause for that very wonderful presentation. We are a little behind in our schedule, and we won't take away any bara, but I heard we have snow cone downstairs. Right? See, they're happy for that. So on top of the bara, they'll be getting snow cone, but we'll try to move as efficiently through the remainder of the program as we can. But please do bear a little patience with us, as today is a very special program. If anyone needs to use the restrooms or have something to eat, you're more than welcome to make your way downstairs, and there are volunteers in our kitchen who will assist you. At this time, I have the pleasure of inviting our commencement speaker, who is no other than Panita Nirvani Prasadji, as she delivers the first ever address at our Praarambh Samaaroh, our first commencement ceremony. Testing.
Namaste. And I asked two of the Viranganas to do the prayer for me.
Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvashavahe Shanti Shanti
Thank you very much for doing that for me, Nishtha and Ria. And these are the product of the Arya Baal Vikaas class. So after that previous presentation, I don't know what I can add. That was our pravachan for today, the Pandit Neeraj's class. So I don't know what I can add, but I'm gonna fulfill my task. Mataji, Pitaji, Panditas, Pandits, Bhai, Bahine, Namaste. To our dear Veers and Varanganas, today is a very significant day in your life. And we're all here to recognize the sacrifice that you have made to get to today's commencement. And I don't mean physically coming here, but what I mean is from the start to here, to today. How do you see yourself in the future? And by that I mean, how do you envision yourself in cooperating in society? You see yourself as responsible and productive contributor in society, right? Yes? Yes? Yes, Ria? Do you? I'm sorry, Chanasia. Do you see yourself as a responsible contributor, right? No? And would you say that you have a rounded and balanced life? And Pavesh, how about you? Would you say you have a rounded and balanced life? Good. I'm glad. Why am I asking this today? Well, today marks the first Praarambh Samaaroh. It's the first commencement of the Arya spiritual Arya Baal Vikaas. Prior to this, there was the Baal Divas classes that we had, but this is the first of the Arya Baal Vikaas program. And it is your commencement. And as Bhai Devendra said earlier, if you look up the meaning of commencement, you'll see it's a ceremony recognizing the completion of a degree, the requirements of a degree. And in addition to that, it marks the beginning of the rest of your life, of a new chapter in your life. And for this new chapter, you gain a wealth of knowledge from these Sunday and Friday night classes, would you say? Yes, I think that you would. And these classes, they help to add to your academic learning so that you can move forward in the direction of becoming a productive contributor in society. Now, what are the tools that we need to become a responsible and productive citizen? There are two fundamental tools: the acquisition of knowledge and our actions. And usually knowledge precedes actions because our actions are fueled by our knowledge. Our actions are fueled by how we think. But for today, we're going to do things in reverse order. I'll start with actions and then I'll cover knowledge. Now, what is action? Action is staying focused on a goal that first benefits me and then consequently benefits you, the rest of society. And if you remember in the acrostic, Donovan, the last in spelling the word dharma, he said that A stands for action, which means always doing something to achieve a goal. And if you see all of this, there's a common theme running through the presentations, running through the speakers and everything, because now I am going to do a shloka from the Bhagavad Gita. And the Bhagavad Gita is a conversation between Arjun and Sri Krishna. And this was preserved, this conversation was preserved for us to learn about dharma. In chapter 3, verse 10 talks about action. And more specifically, it talks about duties. And this shloka goes like this. Sahayajyaha praja shristva purvacha prajapatihi anena prasavishyadvam meshvo shristha kama dukha. In the beginning of creation, Brahma created humankind along with their duties and said, prosper in the performance of these yajnas or sacrifices, for they shall bestow upon you all you wish to achieve. This shloka is dedicated to the organizers and teachers of our Baal Vikaas program, as well as the parents. We all came into this world with a prescribed set of duties to fulfill our role. And sometimes, some of us, way ahead of time, we have a clear vision of that role. And some of us are thrown into a role and adapt, becoming a natural. The purpose of this Baal Vikaas program is the preservation of Sanatan Dharma, and many of the speakers before me said that. The visionaries, the coordinator of the program, the pundits of Arya Spiritual Center, the executives and the teachers, we all pooled our skills and divided roles to put together a program from which our children would benefit. The shloka says that we came with prescribed roles. Some of us who taught the classes are not teachers by trade, but were thrown into a role and adapted, quickly adapted. For the Arya Spiritual Center team, this was a form of yajna. This was a form of sacrifice, would you say? Yajna is a sacrifice, and the team spent time coordinating the logistics of the program, planning the lessons, and of course, teaching the classes. And let's not, of course, forget the sacrifice of our parents. And they made time to get their children here on time for Sundays. They made time to make sure that their children was logged on time on Friday evenings for 7 o'clock. And some of them, and I know, and I'm going to specifically call out Mark's mom, because I taught that class. Mark's mom was there. And she, and I know a lot of the other parents was there as well, but this is one of the persons that I saw. And she was there, and as I was chanting the mantra, she was chanting it for Mark. And I was saying to myself, how is Mark ever going to learn this? I was so wrong. Mark was one of them that sent me the recording of the mantra that he did by himself. So thank you to those parents who were there foot to foot with their children. And thank you to the children who made the sacrifices and stayed the course. This sacrifice was, of course, fueled by the desire for our children to continue living a dharmic way of life. For you, the children of our community, our Veers and our Varanganas, you all did this so that you could have a balanced life. The curriculum in school does not include Hindi, Dharma Shikshan, or Indian music. The Baal Vikaas program teaches these other sets of skills to facilitate a balanced life. Some of the teachers of the program started studying Hindi and music when they were in first grade. And I know Bhai Rajin and Bhai Deepak, I don't see them here today, but they're the teachers for the music class. And I want to ask, if, Pandit Neeraj, if you strip the Pandit, qualities, the whatever he's doing as a Pandit, in whatever he's contributing in this mandir, if you strip him of those qualities, what would Neeraj be? It wouldn't be Pandit Neeraj, it would be Neeraj. What would he be? He would probably be sitting at the back, probably not even coming to mandir as often as he does. So my point is that this has helped to round Pandit Neeraj, and this has helped to round so many of us. And I have a question for our Veers and Viranganas. Do you think that you have experienced growth from the time this class started to now? If you think that you experienced growth, please raise your hand. I'm going to repeat the question. If you think that you grew, that you have experienced growth from the time the classes start to now, raise your hand. Raise it high. Don't be afraid. Raise your hand high. I don't see anyone that didn't raise their hand. Some of them raised it like this, but they did. So, and look at the presentation skills before me. Look at the younger ones as well as the higher class. Look at what they presented. To the organizers and the teachers, do you think that you witness growth in your students? And if you answer yes, did your sacrifice yield the desired result? In that case, do you feel that this shloka is applicable to you? Pandita Amrita, what do you think? Thank you. And seeing that Pandita Amrita answered yes, I'm going to move on to knowledge. What is knowledge? Knowledge is not physical, it's not tangible. Neither is it transitory, it's not temporary. Knowledge stays with you and is the key to uplifting all of us. You know, when our children, my children, Sandy and Deepa, were younger, we took them to similar classes, and Hindi was included in the class. Deepa, she was so little, she was still in the car seat, and Sandy was about 4. And there was one boy in this class, and he said to his mom, he said, "Why am I doing Hindi? I am never going to use Hindi in America. I'm in an English-speaking country. I'm never going to use Hindi in school. I'm never going to use Hindi in my job." If Pandit Neeraj, Pandita Amrita, Bhai Deepak and Bhai Rajin, if they had said that, who would have been teaching these classes? In a few years to come, you, Veers and Viranganas, you would be taking their places, you would be taking our place, and you would be teaching a new batch of Veers and Viranganas. So it is very important for you to absorb all that is being taught in these classes. And it is important, also very important, to stay committed in school as well, because knowledge from all sources enable you to have a balanced life. And again, I'm going to use, your mentors, teachers. They are not only teachers of Hindi and music and Dharma Shikshan, they have very good professions. They have professional jobs as well. So you can see them in a different light also. You will be the ones sustaining our culture in community. You will be the ones sustaining humanity, our Veers and Viranganas. So for you, I dedicate this mantra from the Atharva Ved. Surirasya Varchodhya Asitamanopanusai Apnuhi Shreyam Samati Samankrama. You are the scholar, exceptionally learned, blazing brilliantly. You are the sustainer of our existential meaning human identity. Achieve the highest vision. Rise far above the mundane. Mundane is transitory, it's temporary. Veers and Varanganas, this mantra is for and about you. You are the scholars. Aim high. Stay committed to learning. Remember, knowledge is not transitory. It goes with you, it stays with you. And your actions are always fueled by knowledge. So never stop learning. Thank you and namaste. One correction before I hand the microphone over. I did not say the correct name. This is Chanasya, it's not Ria.
Dhanyavad Panditaji for that very profound message on this, our first commencement ceremony for these classes. Thank you to our little daughter, Nishta, and our little daughter, Chanasya. Apart from the children of our mandir, we also have children from the Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula who are joining in our classes. We have by Vinesh, Veer Vinesh, Veer Chanasya, and her sister, Veer Naya. And along with their parents and grandparents, they are here today. So our classes are not confined within this mandir. They're open to our Samaj, to our Hindu community. So if anyone you know with children who are interested in participating in these classes, we more than welcome them to join our classes. At this time, I'll invite our Pandita Amrita Singh Ji to guide us through her presentations. And following that, we will have the remarks from our educational coordinator, Pandit Deepak Ramanji.
Namaste, everyone. I actually was tasked with Hindi, and I had both classes, the Ayodhya class and the Tankara class. So as Didi Nirvani said, the Madhur class, the sweetest class, the younger ones, and Bhaiya said the Chatak ones. I had both. I was blessed to have both of them. As I call your name, Bhaiya Neeraj, Bhaiya Devo, please help me to organize them. The stage is very small, and you saw that there are so many of them, so I'll try to break them up into a few groups as they present. Would Jason, Jessica, and Jenna please come forward? Marissa, Dominic, Pavesh, Joshua, Naya, as I call your name, please come forward. We'll have you in that order. Naya, Vinesh, and Sanjeev, please. So these 10 on stage were tasked with the numbers in Hindi 1 through 10, and they will each let all of you know what is 1 through 10, and then we'll have 10 through 20. Jason, you will start.
Ek is 1.
Do is 2. Teen is 3. Char is 4.
Poch is 5.
Shah is 6.
Sat is 7.
At is 8.
No is 9.
And Das is 10.
Thank you. You may step off, and we'll have the next 10. Would Rajiv, Maya, Karuna, would the three of you come forward? Asha, Leila, Yes, just step back so the next set can be in front. Nishtha, Arav, Mark, Donovan, and Hajesh, please. Okay. Stand in the order you are. Donovan, come over here. Over here. Yes. Good. All right. Rajiv, you start for me.
Gyaraha is 11.
Baraha is 12.
Okay.
Teraha is 13. Chowdaha is 14. Pandraha is 15.
Sola is 16.
Hold the mic closer.
Satraha is 17.
Taraha is 18.
Then how did you find it?
Take the mic. What is it? You're doing 19. What is 19?
19 is Unis.
19 is Unis.
Okay.
Bees is 20.
And B says 20. Thank you very much. Now, they also learned a few days of the week in Hindi. So I'll have Ria, Ryan, Chanasya, Om, and Charlotte and Annabelle, please. Stand in front. Take the mic and please tell us what the days of the weeks are. You have mic? Start. 2, 4. Go ahead. Who started?
Somavar is Monday.
Okay.
Ravivar is Sunday.
Very good. Chanasya now.
Manglavar is Tuesday.
Budvar is Wednesday.
Very good. Pass it along.
Guruvar is Thursday.
Shukrar is Friday.
Very good. Thank you. And there's another part to it. There's a Hindi conversation that all of them are having. They were grouped by siblings for this one. So Jason, Jessica, and Jenna, would you kindly come forward, stand in front? All of you, please back up a little bit for Jason, Jessica, and Jenna. All right, stand right here next to me.
आपका नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम जैसिका है। आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई। नमस्ते।
So what they said, all three of them, was Namaste, how are you? What's your name? Sorry. And then one of them responded their name, and then it was very nice to meet you. Marissa and Mark, would you both kindly step forward?
नमस्ते। आपका नाम क्या है? मेरा नाम मार्क है। आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई। नमस्ते।
Dominic and Donovan, would you both come forward?
आपका नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम डॉनोवन।
आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई।
Pavindra, Joshua, and Hajesh, please come forward.
आपके नमस्ते आपके नाम क्या है
मेरा नाम दिवेश है
आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई नमस्ते
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 Nayan Chanasya are next.
नमस्ते आप आपका नाम क्या है
मेरा नाम चनासिया है आप
आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई नमस्ते
Okay, Sanjeev and Rajiv, would you both come forward?
नमस्ते आपका नाम क्या है
मेरा नाम राजीव है
आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई नमस्ते
नमस्ते
Charlotte and Annabelle.
नमस्ते आपका नाम है मेरा नाम एनाबेल है आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई नमस्ते
All right. Maya and Karuna, would you both come forward?
नमस्ते आपका नाम क्या है मेरा नाम करुणा है आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई
Very good. Asha and Neila, would you both come forward?
आपका नाम क्या है मेरा नाम लैला है आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई
Nishtha and Arav, would you both come, please?
आपका नाम क्या है मेरा नाम अरब है आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई नमस्ते
Ria and Ryan, could you both come forward?
नमस्ते आपका नाम क्या है मेरा नाम रायन है आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई नमस्ते
And finally, these two are not siblings, but for this purpose, they were grouped together. Vinesh and Om, would you both come forward?
नमस्ते आपका नाम क्या है
मेरा नाम ओम है
आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई नमस्ते
Thank you to all our wonderful students. We are extremely proud of all of them. And like Bayat said, it is not only their graduation and end, but a beginning of so much more that they can learn. Thank you all very much. We are extremely proud of all of you. Namaste.
Please give them another round of applause. So now my bar is at stake because we're running severely behind time. So, so I don't want to lose my bar. So without further ado, I'll invite our educational director, coordinator, Pandit Deepak Ramanji, to address this, our first commencement ceremony. Testing.
जी वेलकम नमस्ते एवरीबॉडी मेरा नाम दीपक है और आपसे मिलकर बहुत खुशी हुई Thank you so much. So I will leave a lot of formalities out now. Time is a little short. Just to say thank you to everybody, especially the teachers and the wonderful parents, but more particularly, I want to thank these beautiful, brilliant children of ours. Give all of them a round of applause. The reason why Indian children from India are excelling all over the world in everything. India is top in cricket. India is top in chess. India is top in IT. Everything is because the government is investing in the youth. And that's the message for us as parents. Invest in our youths so that they can be culturally fluent, dharmically flowing, and academically diligent. Academically diligent is fine. But with my father used to say, academic education will bring you roti. It will get you roti. But what will get you to live happily is your education in dharma and Sanskriti culture. So I implore every parent, every member of this executive, every member, directors, invest in the young people abundantly. Do not be restrictive in investing for young people. Secondly, students and parents, our tradition is always give teachers a dakshina. That's how the tradition was sustained over the years. Do not receive education without giving back something to the teacher. So parents, take a hint from that. Do something for these teachers who taught your children. Okay? And finally, Rajiv, come. We have people from New Jersey here today. This family. Rajiv, Sanjeev, their parents, Sharmili, and their dad is here. They're all here. And these boys are also in my Thursday class, the Zoom class. And I wonder sometimes, what are they learning sometimes, if they're following what's going on there. But they're so tenacious, together with Annabelle and Charlotte. Every Thursday they are there. Stand up on the stage. Look at this. There's a story in the Mahabharata which says the teacher on graduation day was the teacher of archery. Called up the students and say, okay, today's your test, how to shoot the bow and arrow. I want you to look at that clock in the back there. I want you to aim your bow and arrow to that clock. Assume that you have a bow and an arrow in your hands. Like this. Come on. Good. Look at the target. The target is that clock. Do you think you could hit that target? Okay, just keep an aim. Aim at the clock. You got to be looking at the target. Okay? Focus. Focus not on me. I'm not the target. Rajiv, don't look at me. Don't look at me at all. You're looking at the target. What do you see? A yellow circle. Sanjeev, what do you see? $11 o'clock on the clock. Okay, shoot. Shoot. Good. Did you hit the target? Yes. Okay, aim again. Second shot. Rajiv, what do you see? Same target. The clock. Sanjeev, what do you see? See anything else? No, that is a good demonstration. I didn't coach them. I did not coach these children. I just called them up. The story in the Mahabharata says, the guru says, okay, I'm putting a bird on the tree. Aim your bow and arrow to that bird. And just before he says shoot, he says, what are you seeing? The first one said, I've seen the bird, but I've seen the tree, and I've seen a fruit, and I've seen a bird flying in the sky. Guru said, go, sit down. You can't shoot. Second one, same thing. Third one, he called one person, the last one, Arjuna. He says, Arjuna, what are you seeing there? What's the target? He said, Guruji, I am only seeing the eye of that bird. He said, shoot. And he got the target. What is the lesson of this? When you have a goal, don't get distracted. Don't see Auntie Jas. And that big picture in the wall, and Uncle Dave, and who in the back there. When you're in school, focus on the teacher's voice. When you're reading, focus on your book, not on who calling you and who is texting you and so on. In life, choose your goal, focus on it. Do not be distracted by other people, other things, other issues, social media, TV, whatever. Don't be distracted. If you set your goal right and you focus on it, you will achieve your goal. God bless you all. Namaste. Thank you.
Ashman, now me bar, now me snow cone, everything again. All right, at this time we'll move through our presentation of certificates. We'll have two volunteers move this beautiful backdrop designed by our Vice President, Srimati Vikaas ji, and her daughters, Bahen Ariella and Bahen Isabella. Yes. And we'll have the children line up on this side of the mandir. We'll start with the girls. As I call your name, you'll stand on that side over there. You'll line up. First, we will have Virangana Nishta. Auntie Devi, could you please help to line them up on that side? We'll have Virangana Arya. Pooja and Karina are not here today. Virangana Chanasya. Virangana Naya. Auntie Devi. Virangana Naya, Virangana Jenna, Virangana Jessica, Viranga Annabelle, Virangana Charlotte, Virangana Marissa, Virangana Leila, Virangana Asha, Virangana Karuna, Virangana Maya. Our Viranganas Serena, Leah, and Anushree are not here today. Veers, Veer Arav, Veer Ryan, Veer Om, Veer Mark, Veer Donovan, Veer Dominique, Veer Hajesh, Veer Jashwan, Devesh, Veer Pavendra, Pavesh, Veer Jason, Veer Vinesh, Veer Rajiv, and finally Veer Sanjeev. Pandit Deepak ji will walk us through the presentations, and I'll be delivering the names.
Okay. So, students, Veers and Verangan, what you will do, you will come and you will receive your certificate. Then you will go to each one of the pundits and your teachers and just touch their feet, and they will bless you, give you the good wishes, and then you will go back. Okay? Right. Yes, yes. Go ahead. Yes, correct.
Thank you so much. Would you like to say anything before they go?
Okay, we're going to call the first one, but let's all join in this mantra. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvina Vadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om.
First, our Virangana Nishta Umadas. Virangana Riya Persad. Virangana Chanasya Kumar. Virangana Naya Ronali Kumar. Virangana Jana Hema Sanichar. Virangana Jessica Sanichar. Virangana Annabelle Lily Vera Tulshi. Virangana Charlotte Rose Tejal Tulshi. Virangana Marissa Ashram. Virangana Leela Deepa Thakur. Virangana Asha Dia Thakur. Virangana Karuna Madho. Virangana Maya Madho. Now for our Veers. Veers Arav Umadas. Veer Ryan Persad. Veer Om Jamuna. Veer Mark Ashram. Veer Donovan Rahan Dudnath. Veer Dominic Shahan Dudnath. Veer Hajesh Sukhdeo. Veer Joshwan Devesh Sukhdeo. Veer Pavindra Pavesh Sukhdeo. Veer Jason Aditya Sanichar. Veer Vinesh Nishchal Prasad, Veer Rajiv Dhanantwari, Veer Sanjeev Dhanwantari. At this time, we'll present the certificates to our teachers, our Adhyapak, our male teachers, and our Adhyapika, our female teachers. First, we'll present to Pandita Nirvani Prasadji, Pandita Amrita Singh Ramatarji, Pandit Neeraj Ramsamuji, our Bhai Deepak and Bhai Rajanji unfortunately could not make it to today's ceremony. We'll do our volunteers next. We'll have Srimati Devika Singh Ji, Bahan Ariela Singh Ji, Bahan Isabella Singh Ji, Purohita Darshani Singh Ji and Pandit Bhar Singh Ji, who assisted also in this effort, could not be here unfortunately. And our final recipient would be myself.
Please give a big round of applause to Bhai Yajyak Devendra Ji.
Pandita Devi is presenting our coordinator with copies of the Yajur and two of the Yajur, two copies of the Yajur veil, so that the coordinator now will be carrying the Yajur veil not only in his hands but soon in his head.
Before Bhai Devendra goes, we all at the Respiratory Center, we owe him a lot of gratitude. This is his brainchild. He's the brain behind this class. And he reached out for volunteers for help. And all of you have helped him, the teachers who've helped him to really move this program. And thank you. We want to thank you so very much because we see this as, and Pandita Devi, this is part of our camp, right? And we have to thank you for having this initiative and as a way of promoting the camp. And we hope to see you around too. No, thank you very much again.
And I forgot our dear Pandita Devi Laknaji also was a critical volunteer to this effort. Yes, as humble as she is, she requested not to be given something, but we do appreciate all of her love, her support, and her guidance. Varadon. Just give me one moment. I think I fall off my own schedule. I fell off my schedule and grammar. All right, so I have a quick few remarks from myself, and then Pandita Devi ji will be in a few 2 or 3 minutes. Will be letting us know about the Arya Virdal camp, which is coming up very soon. Okay, so a lot has been said today. So I will keep my message very simple and hopefully short. If we don't teach our children about our Dharma, our way of life, our Shastras, our scriptures like Vedas, Ramayana, and Bhagavad Gita, our Sanskriti, our culture, if we don't do it, someone else will teach them the ways of the world that may not be in their best interest and with their well-being in mind. As parents, as educators, and as guardians, it is crucial to ensure that our Dharma and Sanskriti, our culture and traditions, are not presented as rigid doctrines, but as living, breathing practices that adapt to a modern world. By doing so, children can grow into compassionate, confident, and responsible individuals, carrying forward the wisdom of Sanatana Dharma and our Indian culture into future generations. For me, it has been a wonderful experience over these past few months, getting to know our children, our parents, our grandparents, our teachers, and all of our wonderful volunteers. While I may have been the one with the hands on the steering wheel, a car doesn't run with just the steering wheel. It takes many moving parts and many individuals. To everyone who offered their seva in this effort, our sincere gratitude. To everyone who contributed their time and efforts and resources to making today's event a successful one, our dhanyavad, our gratitude. So these are my few words. I'll hand you over to our Pandita Deviji. She'll let us know about our upcoming Arya Virdal camp, which now combines with this effort. So instead of having our children come once a year for a camp, whatever they learned in camp, they'll be continuing throughout the year. Panditaji?
Namaste. Namaste, all you humble and dedicated parents. When July comes around, actually when May comes around, we start thinking about what we have to do for the summer. And here at Arya Spiritual Center, we think about this as soon as the other one ends in July, like 2024. Here we are in 2025. And with the initiation of the Baal Vikaas class, that just strengthened the Arya Virdal. Now, Arya Spiritual Center has always been and will, I hope, forever be the mandir that invests in youths. Our Hindi and music class was there many years. We are in our 39th year of camp. This year will be 39th. But our Hindi and music class was always an inception in founding of this mandir. I myself, as a young married person, came to Hindi and music class here with Pandit Ramlal and many others. Now, our children came to Hindi and music class, but as we grew and we expanded ourselves and the pause came, we were all in a pause, and our Hindi and music class took a little while there to come back after so many years. We were in a pause, but meanwhile, our children were still learning online with many classes being offered. But to see this foundation come back and it's blossoming, that is the greatest achievement for us coming out of this pause after 5 years. So camp, come back to camp. Camp is this year 39th session. It's going to begin from July 7th to July 20th. We assemble here at 6 o'clock, 6:15 the latest, for our flag raising. And for the children, most of you who have been in here before, some of you have grown here from very little, my little Annabelle. They know the schedule, they are here. Please try to get them here. Let's see how many of you are coming to camp. By show of hands, parents. So I should count all 28 students from the class in camp. Who is not coming to camp? So the Arya Spiritual Center, this always gives out this lesson on dharmic teaching, dharmic heritage, dharmic culture. And the experiences here that I read, the Dharmic Training Camp focuses on spiritual, religious, and cultural experiences intended to help our children develop and deepen their sense of identity and knowledge in our history, religion, and culture. As participants, they take part in yoga, that's our beginning, Sandhya Havan, religious and philosophical lectures, music and chanting from our religious texts. There's also scope for group sharing, recreational activities, we go to the park, as well as art and crafts. On the days that it's really heated, as our summer is facing us, we do not go to the park. We put the AC on and we do indoor games and crafts. So we don't take them out on the really hot days if you have a question about that. Overall, our Virdal Camp experience is something your children would never forget. I have children here who has come to camp 30 years ago, and they're all sitting here. They went 39 years ago, and their children are coming to us in camp. And some of us, the grandchildren, will be coming to camp. So with this emphasis on what you've just seen here, what you've been through with your children for the past month, 6 months or more, that is the grounding. Please, I beg you parents, don't fall off of it. Stay with it. And you will have the most represented children in the future, meaning from where they have grown to where you really want them to be, but keep nurturing it. You as parents have to nurture it. So camp is open also to any one of you who wants to volunteer. We prepare the lunches and the snack and everything. If you have the capability to do a lecture, please contact me. If you want to donate any food, lunch, breakfast, dinner, you want to donate anything, please contact me or by Sagar or any one of the pandits, and they will get the message to me. An hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 to 6 in the afternoon, your help is so needed. Volunteering, giving sewa is another form of yajna. So please set your schedule to grow yourself also. I'll share a little. When my children were in camp in Guyana, I didn't go to camp because, the girl children was more protected. The boys went to camp. Some of the girls went to camp, but I didn't go to camp in Guyana. But when I came here, and this was initiated through this mandir, through my children, I grew. I grew to the person I am, and I am thankful for the leadership of Arya Spiritual Center over the years to give me this opportunity to strengthen myself and all you parents as you grow with your children in this complicated universe that we live in. So take the time, make the moment, help us preserve our heritage through your children. Virdal Camp is very important. Out of all, I would estimate about 5,000 or more students went through us, not just Arya Samaj children, but children from all other mandirs and within the community. And I have not known one of them who've gone astray or out of the path of sewa and volunteer and dedication to what they do. So your children is in a safe place. Keep them here and we'll help you guide them to grow wholesome. Thank you and namaste.
Dhanyawad, Panditaji. We are coming to an end. Again, my apologies. There are two quick things I need to get accomplished in today's program, and then we will sing Arti Bhajan for our fourth presentation, our Sangeet class. The children will be playing the dolak, and they'll be singing the Arti Bhajan, right? So it's a live and one quick presentation. Auntie Shivi will be presenting these books to you. If you can please come forward. I'll put Bahan Deepa on notice for a very quick remark. So these two are very excited. One will walk around with a basket to help collect your generous donation, which will be after the RT. And one wants to sing with a microphone. Both will make happen today. So there is one volunteer who we have not called yet for a very special reason, um, because he has been coming to Mandir and volunteering his time, whether through streaming or helping in our activities, coming on Saturdays to help clean. If we need the flagpole to help fix or any the vacuum to fix, he's here to help with that, um, with those tasks. I know he's smiling in the back, so Anil, if you could please take a moment to come forward. We'd like to present to you this certificate of appreciation for all your seva to not only the Arya Samaj, the Arya Spiritual Center, but to the Samaj as a whole. And to bring our program to a close, we'll have a few remarks by Bahen Deepaji, one of our parents. And while I may be one of the persons who tried to get this effort started, Bahen Deepa, you can come forward, Bahen Deepa. She was a catalyst in this whole effort, because she will tell you in a second which exit she's coming from on the Long Island Expressway. And she makes the time at least 2 to 3 times a month to bring her children to the Mandir in person. And every Friday night, she makes sure that they are on Zoom. So if she have no excuse, well, guess what? You guys have no excuse also. Behendipa?
Namaste. Baiji Devendra took part of my speech there. On behalf of all the parents, big thank you to you. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. It's not easy. I know how much you put into it. For my kids,
Are you okay? Continue? Yeah. Go ahead. Let me see if I nice, okay? It's human to cry, right? To show express emotions. Give her a round of applause. Yeah, here to go.
sorry.
Sorry. Happiness comes in here as well.
It is a need a sacrifice to come every week or as often as I could, but oh gosh.
Lots of feeling in there. I used to do that.
Sorry. I just want to say thank you again to Devendra, all executives for the formation of this class, and I want to encourage all parents to continue, even though you may log in online. It's more important to be in Mandir. I feel like kids learn more like that, at least for my children. It's important for their future. I know my son is a little controversial, but he, all the kids, they have their own opinion, and they still learn. So it is important for us to get our kids involved and help them to learn more about the culture. My little daughter, she said, man, there is, she says, man, there is school for culture. And
So our little daughter Jenna, her thoughts on our class is that Mandir is the school for culture. Jenna in her school makes presentations, PowerPoint presentations, when it's Diwali, when it's Pagwa, and she lives in a predominantly Caucasian environment. She goes to the classes and she presents to each of the classes about her culture, because she is proud of her culture. So please give a round of applause for Bahendipa ji. It goes to show. It goes to show the impact our classes are making, and I know it truly touches me, and I know our teachers and volunteers feel the same way. So with Behendipa's loving words, we will bring today's program to a close. My sincere apologies for going way beyond our time, but it was an important event, and I'm sure all of us understand. At this time, I'll ask two of our volunteers to remove this from the middle here. We'll have our Sangeet class, all of the students doing the Dolak to join with the in the RT. Panita Amritaji will take her asan at the harmonium. You want him to stand up? You stand up?
Actually, we can have them stand in front.
Annabelle will be on the Dolak.
Everyone, may we all stand for Arti Bhajan? Veers and Varanganas, please stand for Arti Bhajan. Stand, please. And in the middle, please. No. Everyone in the front, please. Yes, everyone, please.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Jai Jagadish Hare भक्त जनों के संकट भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे जो ध्यावे फल पावे दुख विनशे मन का स्वामी दुख विनशे मन का सुख संपत्ति घर आवे सुख संपत्ति
घर आवे
कष्ट मिटे तन का ओम जय
जगदीश हरे
मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण गहो किसकी स्वामी शरण गहो किसकी तुम बिन और न दूजा तुम बिन और न दूजा आस करो जिसकी ओम जय जगदीश हरे
विषय विकार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा स्वामी पाप हरो देवा
श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ संतन की सेवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे
अथ शांति पाठः ओम यौ शान्तिरन्तरिक्षं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्ति रोषधयः शान्ति वनस्पतयः शान्ति विश्वदेवाः शान्ति ब्रह्मा शान्ति सर्वं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेव ओम शान्ति शांति शांति। अथ भोजन मंत्र ओम अनपदे अनस्य नोधेहि अनमिवस्य शुष्मिनः प्रप्रदातारं तारेश ऊर्जन्नो देहि विभदे च दुष्परे। ओम शांति शांति शांति।
बोलो ओमकार भगवान की जय। बोलो मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र की जय। बोलो गीताकार योगेश्वर श्री कृष्णचंद्र की जय। बोलो स्वामी दयानंद की जय। बोलो वेदा माता की जय। बोलो वैदिक सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। समाज
अमर रहे,
ज्योति
जलती रहे, ऊंचा रहे।
वैदिक सत्य सनातन धर्म
धर्म
की
की
जय। वैदिक ध्वनि
वैदिक अभिवादन। नमस्ते।
Just a reminder that today there is a concert being offered to raise funds for the Port Mandir. The concert is being held at Maharishi Dayanand Gurukul at 3 o'clock. I have tickets free of charge. I will give tickets to any